Hello and welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine and today I will be your guide through the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot. This was published by Lo Scarabeo in 2023, so it's still relatively recent. The artist is Giulia Massaglia. What's interesting about Lo Scarabeo is that they will often emphasize the artist over the author. Sometimes it's even hard to find the author credit in here, but it is written by Jaymi Elford. Don't know what other, I could not find any further information on what this person has published. So you do get a little white book. It comes in 4 languages per Lo Scarabeo standard. It's in English, French, Spanish, and Italian. The first 25 pages, though, are English, so you do get a nice chunk of information in English from this book. It is a Rider-Waite-Smith based deck, so you don't have to relearn a new system. It's already very in keeping with the Rider-Waite-Smith, and really what the artist has done here has taken Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork from I'll call it the original deck, but the basic deck, and kind of translated that into what an artist in the 1920s would have thought Egyptian art looked like. So it's a bit of a double translation. It's a little bit fantasy in that respect, that it's not a true representation of Egyptian art. It's the translation of what somebody in the 20s would have thought Egyptian art looked like, artistically, decoratively. It's a beautiful deck. It is very easy to read in that it is the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith system. So let's go ahead and have a look at the cards. All right, so let's look at the cards of the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot, starting with the Fool. Notice we got a little cat following her rather than a little white dog. Magician. I find it interesting that his crown is holding the wand. It's very interesting. High Priestess. Definitely an Isis theme going on there. Empress. Emperor. Hierophant. Lovers. Chariot. Strength. Hermit. Wheel. Justice. Hanged Man. I like all the feathers kind of falling. Death. God Anubis there. Temperance. Temperance doesn't look real happy in this card. I'm amused by that. Devil. Tower. Star. You see this pattern on a lot of the ceilings of the tombs. Moon. Sun. Judgment. And the World. We go into Wands. Ace. 2. Here's one of the weird little anachronisms. He's holding a globe. Like, oh, couldn't he have been holding a scroll or something? That'd be a little more appropriate. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands, the triumphant return there. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. on the move. It's a caravan. It's an interesting interpretation of the Eight of Wands. Group movement there. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. And then we have the Page. Knight. The Queen. And the King. So Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. You can see very classic imagery. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Watch out, that one's going to eat you. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. He's even on his bench like the Pamela Coleman Smith card. 10 of Cups. Now we go with the Page, and it's a little bit difficult to tell who's who in the court cards except by the age, because you've got this Queen's crown on the pages. Okay. And you've got a Knight on the Knights. Okay, that's easy. You've got the crown of Upper and Lower Egypt for the Queen. And then just a general headdress there for the King. On to swords. Ace of Swords. Two swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Definitely more of a death idea there. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Didn't see that coming. And here we're at the Page. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. And finally, Pentacles. Ace. Two. Three. I like how they're working on a temple here, whereas in the Pamela Coleman Smith illustration, they're working on a church. Four. Five of Pentacles. Six. Seven. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles. We go with the Page. Knight. Queen. And King. And the back is symmetrical, so if you use reversals, then easy to do. I hope you enjoyed our journey through the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot deck. Roses and Thorns. About the only thorn that I had for this deck is the way it's labels Page, Knight, King, Queen. You can kind of figure out who they are by the age of the people in the artwork, in the illustration, but it's not real clearly labeled, and it's not terribly historically accurate as far as you know, what little crown the Page, Knight, King, Queen are wearing, you know, as far as card symbology. Overall historical accuracy, oh, forget about it. It's just decorative. it's not meant to be historically accurate. You can do card reversals with this deck. The backing of the card is symmetrical, either way you look at it. As a collecting piece, I enjoy it. It's a pretty deck. It has some anachronisms to it. Okay. It doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't bother me enough to say, oh, No, it doesn't. It's a pretty deck, and it's an enjoyable deck to work with. So if you liked this review, please hit like. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe to my channel. My next video, I'm going to do a reading with the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot, and I really hope that you will join me there. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.